Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. All right, Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Don't forget to click on that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're new here or if you are a cross watcher, my name is Ninja and I'll be your reader. Somebody unhealed around you, Aries, wants to push something forward, but they're doing it. They want to push something forward, but it's in a very aggressive way. Let's see what's going on. Tell me more about the Spirit's like, here it is, grab it. Okay. Tell me. Wow, Spirit's on top of things right now. Huh. Tell me more. Okay. Aries, do be expecting some kind of unexpected communication from somebody. This person wants to push themselves like into your life. They want to push themselves or they want to push you into their life, right? This person's trying to figure out a way to talk to you, but they're coming in with tricks, okay? They're coming in with a bag of tricks and possibly even illusions. But it's more of like they're going to try to entertain you. It's reminding me of a peacock. You know how the male peacock, when they want to like get with a girl, they do that dance and they flare up their wings. And this is what I'm talking about. This person's coming in with some kind of tricks and they want to like get your attention. This person might have been trying to get your attention and nothing that they have tried has actually worked, you know? So now this person is like trying to come in and they might be asking you out or they might be asking you to do something that they know that you like, okay? They could even be trying to like figure out what it is that you would like. There's something about pleasure. And there's something about this person liking the idea of this puzzle of how to figure you out. It's very intriguing to them. It's something that they actually like. For one of you, I'm just going to say it, this is a reconciliation. Like somebody wants to come in and reconcile with you and talk to you and have a new beginning. For another one of you, this is somebody that looks like they want to pursue you, but aggressively. You know, their energy, I don't know how they're going to do this, but their energy is like they want to force themselves upon you. Yeah. It looks like they want to force themselves upon you. They want to or they want to like force their way into your world, you know? Now, it looks like you've already spoken to this person and you didn't give this person much of your time. It's like you slipped between their fingers. You know, they had you, maybe they had your attention for a little while, but it's like you slipped through their fingers. You got loose. You know, they couldn't captivate you the way that they were hoping. This person's coming in and they have this I want to say like a smooth talker. They want to come in and they want to like smooth talk you. You know, you might have spoken to this person already and they've tried to like smooth talk you, you know, get you engaged in conversation with them and you ended up walking away. You ended up, you know, answering their questions or you spoke to them for a very brief period, you know, and nothing came of it. You slipped through their fingers. That's what I'm hearing. This person is trying to figure out a way to get you to open up or to find an opening when they can approach you again. This is somebody that's like coming around your energy and they're trying to pinpoint when they can come towards you and talk to you and speak to you. Now, I want you to know underneath the surface, underneath the surface of this person's exterior image, right? There is a very aggressive side to them. This person is used to getting their way, or they're used to getting what they want, even if they just take it. Now, I do see this person, they do have this energy of wanting to protect you or being very protective over you. They already feel that protection or they want to protect you. This person feels like they have maybe given you the wrong impression of them, or something happened where they feel like their intentions with you, like they didn't put their best foot forward, and you might have gotten like the wrong interpretation of them or impression of them, right? They're confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to proceed here. And they keep thinking about the first time that they met you or the first time that they spoke to you. They keep running it through their mind. This person sees themselves as being a catch. Okay? They see themselves as being somebody who wouldn't want to be with them. They have some kind of background where they have accumulated some wealth for themselves. Like they put in time, they put in energy into something. I feel like it has something to do with the military. Like they put in time into the military and now they're getting maybe retirement from it. It could be they're getting something from it, like a monthly check or something. They have like a nice little nest egg. So because of what they've accumulated, they feel like they're a catch. And they might have come off to you being kind of on the cocky side, like, yeah, I got all this and yeah, that's my new car. And, they might have come off like that and it didn't work on you, it didn't impress you. You ended up just like walking away and you didn't give them the reaction that they were expecting. I I think other women or other men would have reacted differently with this person, but not you, Aries. Your reactions are not what this person can predict. They can't figure out how to get you interested in them. If they could at least get you interested in them, they would be happy, If they could at least get you to be more I guess materialistic would be the word, because what they're talking about is more of material things, right? So if you would just be more materialistic, then the two of you could talk and get to know each other, right? But you're not. Like, what this person brings to you is not impressing you. Not enough for you to stand there and engage in conversation with them. No, I mean, it's not like that. Like, you're not giving them the reaction that they were expecting from you. So this person's coming back with this energy of coming back stronger. They're gonna come back stronger, and this time they're gonna take you. They're gonna get you engaged in conversation, and you're gonna be intrigued by them, and like they're just gonna be able to swoop in, and so they're coming in with this aggressive tactics. Very aggressive energy. I'm also hearing this time they're gonna get you, or this time they're gonna pull you in. This time is the time that you're gonna get interested in them. Hmm. Now, this person, Aries, might be dealing with several people, like talking, maybe dating, going out casually. So it's like they're playing the field, and it looks like they have already asked their closest friends or a close friend for advice, so they're planning something out here, and it's like they already know what they're going to do. They already know what the next game plan is going to be. I'm not saying that this person is a player, okay? But they do have a side of them where they have been able to get what they wanted by taking certain steps. Okay, I'm not gonna say they're a player, but they sure are acting like one. Um, they have a game that they play to get what they want, and you're like this puzzle that they can't figure out. This person's already decided like what they're gonna do, you know, what their next step is gonna do, but it's gonna be something that this person's gonna have to put their neck out, and they're like, ugh, Aries is gonna make me really put my neck out there and really put myself out there, and so you're making this person uncomfortable. That's what it is. You're making this person uncomfortable. I think this person is so used to getting what they want so easily, just like flashing their new car or flashing their house or whatever it is, and they're just so used to just people throwing themselves at them and them just getting things so easily that you are actually forcing this person to focus on you because you're not as easily impressed as other people are. What they have accumulated is not impressing you, not the extent that they were thinking. I'm getting like this person is a go-getter. Most people would just walk away like, okay, Aries is not interested in me, and that was it, right? They would just like leave and forget about you and move on to an easier target, somebody that they could, it'd be easy to catch that person. It'd be easy to sleep with that person, something like that. Um, but with you, because you're making it harder, and this person's having to figure out how to talk to you, it's becoming this game, an addictive game. You are an addictive game to this person. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying, oh, they're getting addicted to you. They're getting addicted to this cat and mouse type of game. At least that's how they see it. For you, you're just minding your own business, doing your own thing, and this person has already spoken to you, and you more likely haven't given them a second thought. But this person's definitely trying to get together with you. They want a new beginning here. I do feel like this person is very focused. You got this person focused, and the more focused that you're getting this person on you, the more the feelings are growing. So this person is, when they look back and they think about your first conversation, even though they realize that they didn't put their best foot forward, you know, even though they realize that, it's like they still think back to that conversation, and there is this energy of reminiscing. Like, oh, Aries said this and I said that, and Aries looked at me like this and Aries did that, and they're replaying things over and over again in their head. And this is why they come to the conclusion that they didn't give you the best impression of them. It could be because this person was coming on too aggressively, and you might have taken that as a turn off. Not these ones. Taking it as a turn off, like, this person sure is full of themselves, that kind of thing. Ooh. Yeah. Looks like you just walked away from them. So they're thinking back about that situation and the way that you walked away. and you just cut off the conversation, like, okay, this conversation's over. We're done. This is it. I'm not going any further, right? Okay. More cards came out than I was expecting. Let's see what we got here. This person is already playing it out in their mind about this second chance. Okay? They're already playing it out in their head how they're going to impress you, right? How they're going to get you to go out with them, or how they're going to get you to be excited about them. They want you to be excited about them. They want you to like look up to them. This person does see you as somebody who is someone that they can really focus on. Okay, like you can really hold this person's attention. At least that's how it's coming out. So now this person's like looking for this second chance. That's what they're planning to do. This is a second chance. This might be why I thought this was about a reconciliation. Okay, because of the way that it looks like it was a reconciliation, which it still could be. Like this person wants a second chance. I mean, to reconcile with you, and this might be just for one of you. Um, but it does look like it could be just this person wanting a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hmm. You got this person so confused, Aries. Like the more confused that you have this person, the more feelings are growing. You got this person thinking about you. They're thinking about you. You're on their mind. They can't figure you out. The more time that they spend thinking about you and trying to figure you out, how they can take you, for some reason it keeps coming out that way, like how they can come and take you. This person must watch way too many old movies. And it's like the more they do that, the more the feelings are growing. The more they're starting to care, the more they're starting to like you. Like you is more. It's like it's more than that. Like there's a crush growing here. Okay, they liked you before. They were interested in you before because when they saw you, you attracted them with your appearance, right? But now they're becoming more intrigued with you, and there's growing feelings there because they're learning your personality, and you're actually making this person think about you a lot. So they're growing this crush. This crush is growing. Yeah, their feelings are growing. This person is seeing this energy between you and them as some kind of dance. Like you're pulling away and they're having to like try to pull you back in, or and it's in my third eye I'm seeing a peacock dancing, throwing up their leaves, trying to get your attention. I think this person's trying to get your attention. And it's like the more invested they're getting into you, the more that they're investing their time and energy into you, and so being so focused, right? The more possessive, the more protective they're feeling over you. Those feelings are growing. See, where before, if you would have showed interest, then you would have just fallen into the category like everybody else. And this person, yeah, if you would have slept with them, they would have just been like, yeah, let's sleep together. All right. What's your name? How you doing? And that was it, right? And they would have just moved on. I think this person is dealing with multiple people, and they're used to dealing with multiple people, and they're used to people just giving them what they want. You know what I mean? And yeah, feelings are growing here. You're making this person fall for you. You know what I'm saying? You're not even trying. Like you're not even doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not doing anything. You're just being you. You spoke to them and then you walked away, like, cuz that's what people do. It wasn't like you were understanding their intentions. You just knew that they were talking to you, they were asking you questions. This could be anywhere. This could have been at, the park or the store or something like that, right? You answered their questions and then you walked away because that's what people do. You didn't give it a second thought, right? And this person's like, "What? How dare you walk away from me?" So, Aries, this person wants to take a risk. They're going to take a risk. They're getting ready. But they want to make sure it's going to be a time when you're going to be very open to it because they feel like they only got one shot to do this right. Like, they feel like if they don't get your attention this time, then they could easily become like a nuisance to you. Okay, yeah. Like, you'll turn your back on them. Like, if they don't catch your attention this time, that's it. You know, that's it. Game over. They lost. You're not going to be interested in them. Like, they feel like there's a line there. Like, if they're not careful, they can easily overstep that line and go into more of like creepy. Like, you'll see them as being creepy or invasive, or it's gonna become something awkward. Like like, "Oh, okay, it's you again. Didn't I just see you a week ago or 2 weeks ago?" Like, they feel like you're gonna think of them like a stalker or something. They're not stalking you. Okay, they're not stalking you, but they're definitely paying excuse me, paying attention. But I wouldn't say that they're stalking you, but they don't want you to think that they're stalking you. So they're trying to think of a natural way of doing this. There is this level of this person. They're feeling it. Like, they are feeling this urge to do whatever it takes, or go that extra mile, even though they know it's going to come off as creepy, or it could come off as creepy. But it looks like this person's getting ready to do something that is out of character for them. So, like, if you're a male, she might be asking you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that's not normally done. Okay, so she's thinking like, okay, maybe I need to take it up a step or something like that, and because it's like they're trying to flirt with you, but you're not catching on. You didn't catch it, and they were like, okay, she's not or he's not catching it, she's not catching it. So they're like, okay. So when they were talking to you, they were trying to flirt with you, and you weren't reciprocating, and they see it as though that you didn't even realize that they were flirting with you. So this time, it's like they want to come on even more, or they want to do something that's more assertive. Yeah, that's the word, assertive. They definitely want to be more direct. Okay. So why does Aries need to know this? What's it just spit out at me? Why do you want Aries to know this? Or let's see. There's a reason why Spirit wants you to know this. Okay. Ooh, too many. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Anything else? Okay. You had a very unstable relationship in the past, but on the surface, you and that person should have been perfect for each other. Okay? And that bond that you had with that past person, it was either never there or it wasn't as strong as you thought it was. And you might have got a divorce. That might be for one of you. You got a divorce from that person. And the thing is that when you met that past person, it looked like the two of you should have been perfect for each other. Like y'all were made for each other, right? What Spirit wants you to know is that sometimes how something looks like on the outside is not what actually is going on in the inside. So, like the past person that you were with, the one that you had a very unstable relationship with, you should have been perfect with each other, but you weren't happy. This one, on the surface, it's not going to look like this person and you would have much in common or you would be happy with this person. Like on the surface, it's like, because it's non-traditional. Like maybe you enjoy things to be more traditional, or you like things to be more where you enjoy knowing your role or what role you're supposed to play. And in this situation with this person, it's going to be totally different. There is no roles. There will be no roles between the two of you. No traditional roles anyways. So on the surface, you might feel like you and this person don't have anything in common, or you just feel like, y'all wouldn't make a good couple or something like that. Maybe like, if you're a female, maybe you're tall and this person's shorter than you, right? Or maybe they're just the type that you normally wouldn't be romantically interested in, right? Something like that. But it looks like it's going to end up turning into this offer, right? This offer that's going to come to you, and then it's going to grow into love. It's like a best friend. This person will become your best friend, your biggest supporter, but you're not going to have a traditional type of relationship. So in other words, you might keep your own place, they might have their own place. So it's not like y'all are going to move in together, right away, at least right away, from what I could tell. But this is going to be a strong bond between the two of you. It is going to be love between the two of you. It's just not going to be what you imagined, or this person's not going to be exactly what you imagined you would end up with, okay? Or being okay with the arrangement between the two of you, because I see a very non-traditional type of agreement between the two of you. A commitment, yes, but non-traditional. So it's like maybe marriage is not going to be on the table, living together might not be on the table, but this person is going to support you emotionally, possibly financially, okay? Something like that. So it's going to be an unusual arrangement, okay? And I think that's why Spirit wants you to know, in the past, maybe you have written things down like, okay, we're more compatible. And this time, Spirit is saying to go more with your emotions, feel your way around, because this person is very different than what you're used to. Okay. Anyways, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. Catch me in the next one. Congratulations on this. If this is what you want, of course, use your own discernment always, always use your own discernment. Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say. In the description, I will be posting a link to, her name is Janice. She's a singer, and if you're still here, she's a singer who passed away. I'm trying to, support her channel. Her son gets her royalties from her songs, and if you would like to check her out, I'm going to post that in the description. Anyways, guys, catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hope this helps you out. Maybe something I said will help you along with this person. And y'all take care. Bye-bye.